Hey Rez, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO, and today I had the privilege of speaking with Magali, who thought you would be interested in this video. So today we're going to go over a few tips that you can apply right away that's going to help with your online presence, as well as getting more of those organic leads. Now, it is important to mention that nearly 70% of your organic leads are going to come from your website. So your website really does need to be completely optimized so you can capture that organic traffic. So as you can see, we are on your website and you have a decent looking website. Does look a little bit dated, but that's okay because Google does not gonna rank your website based on appearance. Um, Google ranks your website based on content. Content is key. It does look like you have some content on your homepage, so that's good. Google wants a minimum of 1,000 to 1,500 words of content focused on your local buyer intent keywords, which are the keywords people are actively searching for the services you're offering in that area. You want to make sure that you have 150 words for every keyword you're trying to target. I do see one local buyer intent keyword here, but I'm not really seeing them throughout the rest of your homepage. So you definitely want to dial in your content and keyword strategy. You are going to need more content than your top competitors. You do need a separate page for every individual service, each with their own unique content and their own keywords for that service area. And if you serve multiple areas outside of San Francisco, each page should have their own page as well. Any area you service that has any type of keyword volume should have their own page, so you can be found for those services in each of those areas. Google has robots that go and index all of these pages, looking for your content and keywords so they can index you for the keywords and rank you and put you in front of your customers. Now, your top competitor in San Francisco for water damage is Swift Restoration. They also have a decent looking site. They have the separate pages for each of their services, but they are missing the important pages for their service areas. They do have a little bit of content, and they are using a little bit more of the local buyer intent keywords. So these guys should be really easy to beat, but you're going to have to work on your content strategy and have more content and focus on those keywords. And then a website by itself isn't going to be enough to be found. It does need to be supported by search engine optimization. So in addition to the content, you're going to need some SEO. Now, looking at your page here, just one second, in Ahrefs, which helps us to analyze how your website is performing, we can see your website has a rating of a 1 out of 100 in Google's Trust Flow, which means Google does not trust your website. And that's 100% because of referring domains and backlinks. You just don't have very many. You're going to need a lot more of these. Now, not all backlinks are created equal, so you do want to make sure that you're only going after the buyer and I'm sorry, not the buyer intent, the highly authoritative backlinks. Those are going to be the backlinks that are directly related to your industry. And you also want to make sure that they are do follows so that they share their power and help you to rank. Google will only give you credit for one backlink per referring domain. So it's not necessary to get a bunch of backlinks from the same website because Google will consider it spam. So you are going to need a lot more of these. You're going to need more than your top competitors. Now, you have not been indexed for any keywords, and you're not getting any organic traffic to your website. It does look like all three of your referring domains are do follows, so that's awesome. It's exactly what you want. So you're going to need a lot more of those do follow backlinks, but of higher quality that are more related. Now, a referring domain is just a website that provides a link to your website, whereas the backlink is the actual link that the other domain is sending to your website, and the intention is to drive traffic. But as you can see, you're missing out on a considerable amount of volume right now because your website is not optimized. If we look at your competitor, they have a low rating as well, but they have over 800 backlinks. Because they have such a low score, that also shows you that not all backlinks are created equal. So while you do need more backlinks, you're going to need better quality ones. They have been indexed for over 200 keywords, and they are getting over 82 people to their website on average per month. So they are also missing out on quite a bit of traffic, but it still shows the type of volume that you should be getting at a minimum by optimizing your website. Now, your backlinks are really important, that you're linking these to your keywords as well as your brand and website, because this is what's going to help you to rank those keywords so you can be found for your services on each of your pages as well as each of your service areas. And the last thing is this Google Maps section. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 of this section, because 30% of people go straight to the maps and don't go anywhere else. So when you're not in this top 3, you send all those leads to your competitors. So in order to be in the top 3, there are several factors, but the most important are citations. And that's having your business listed in a bunch of directories with your name, address, phone number, and website. So you need to have those listed in places like Yelp, Yellow Pages, LinkedIn, etc. And you're going to need a lot more of those than your top competitors. And when you follow all of these tips I provided you today, your website can be #1 across Google for all of your relative keywords and service area keywords. I really hope you found this video to be helpful and that you can apply these tips and start capturing those organic leads. If you do have any questions, go ahead and give us a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.